God further down tells us was a black God represented by a black bull whose hide denoted his black skin.
Here's the picture that he showed on the screen. It's a deity El, the god El. Pay attention to the crown or the headdress, if you will. This is a picture from the front of the same statue, a little closer, and a little bit from the side here. Now, this headdress is actually the Atef crown. If you go on Webster's online dictionary, that's what it says. Atef is the specific feathered white crown of the Egyptian deity Osiris. It combines the head jet, the crown of Upper Egypt, with red ostrich feather for the Osiris cult. The Atef crown identifies Osiris in ancient Egyptian painting. If you go to Webster's dictionary, Merriam-Webster, it says Atef, hold on, a tall crown with a long feather on each side, shown in the art of ancient Upper Egypt as worn by Osiris. Okay? Here you can see Osar or Osiris with the Atef crown. This is from the papyrus of Nebket. It's actually in the Louvre Museum, and you can see me filming that papyrus on the video entitled Reality Check. Why black people ain't going nowhere, but you might as well put Afro Style Reality Check, it's gonna come up. And in here, it's also from the Louvre Museum. You have Osiris in the middle with the Atef crown, and the description for it, if you go on the website of the Louvre Museum and you type Royal and Divine Triad, you can do a search and you will see they mention that he is actually wearing the Atef crown. Now finally, you can compare the crowns. Okay, first you have the god of the Arabs Negroes, which first is El, but somehow some way becomes Allah, but that's up to y'all, that's up to the doctor. And then you have the one that I showed you, Osiris. Then again, from the front, compared with another statue of Osiris, and then finally the same statue from another angle.
Biblical King's Seal discovered in dump site. This is the royal seal of the King Hezekiah, and here we have an Ankh. And finally, last but not least, you need to see it to believe it. The God of the Bible, El, slept in his own dung and urine. This is Ugaritic Narrative Poetry, page 195. And we also have this book here, the Masria in the Prophetic Literature, where it clearly says that El floundered in his own feces and urine. What's going on with the background? Microphone check 1 2. Microphone check 1 2. Let me fix the background. I don't know what's going on here. Strange. I really don't know why it's showing like that. Oh, maybe. Why isn't it sharing then? Okay. I guess that's why the background is like that. Hotep Senu Hena Senut Tiren Shaka-Ndugu-KMT. I hope you're doing well. Today is Wednesday, February 8th, 2023. And I am announcing that later on today at 4 p.m. EST on Senator Studios YouTube channel, there will be a weighing between Captain Tazaryach from the Hebrew Israelite group ISUPK and yours truly Shaka-Ndugu-KMT of the YouTube channel Ma'af Forever. I have received your cash app, Terrence. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So we have 35 people watching. The live stream has started 7 minutes ago. We have 10 comments so far. The comments are open for everybody this time. Most of you in New York are on lunchtime, lunch break. I don't know if you have half an hour only or an hour only, but those who have an hour lunch from 12, we'll have 40 people now. You might resume work in 10 minutes, which is more than enough, sorry, to inform your contacts, to tell them that a brother is going to represent, for real. Make sure that you're there. Whoever can be there, and we will see the outcome. The outcome is still the outcome. For those who know the movie, The Harder They Fall. We have Love Me for in the place to be. It's been a minute, sister. We have Born FOG, Feet on the Ground, who wrote Salute. We have Amika, who wrote Shaka. Do you guys a debate topic, or will it be discussed during the weighing? We will discuss that during the weighing. We will see what the outcome will be. We will see the brother will not be frightened to face me. Lyman Brown wrote, Why did Jesus get baptized? And who is John the Baptist? Terrence wrote, Peace, brother Shaka. Keep teaching and building. Appreciate you, brother. This is your year to win. Keep your head up high. African fam. Salute. The Florida lyricist wrote, Brother Shaka, how are you? I'm chilling, my brother. How about yourself? That master is in the place to be. He wrote, Peace, family. Love me for wrote, Get some tea. That truth, put the fire emoji. Love me for put holy smoke. V Bennett is in the place to be Hotep. We have Ariya Yasharala who wrote, oh man, all this profanity, man. Now he wrote you whatever, and you don't know what the hell you're talking about. MLK didn't even believe in Ma'at, you fool. Did somebody say that MLK believed in Ma'at? Who's the fool? Man, please. But you can come back with another username without this profanity. Uh, where is it? Comment. Oh yeah, I need to put all comments. Do you have that same energy for the child molester Hebrew Israelites? He wrote, Yet I be rude in speech but not in knowledge. Do you have that same energy for the pedophile Hebrew Israelites? Well, you know what? I'm gonna spend my lifetime with this. Whenever the panel is open, you're welcome. You're welcome. As a matter of fact, you know what? What's his name? Ariya Yah Sharala. Here's the link to get on the panel. Now, brothers and sisters, we don't need to use this kind of. I mean, the guy came on straight. Look at this, man. His first message. He's labeling me with that profanity like that, man. You don't need to do that. We know from the get-go that we are not in agreement in terms of our belief system. We know we don't share the same religion, but that's not even necessary for real, man. You know. So I've shared the link, Yaria. If you want to get on the panel, feel free. If you can talk like a grown man without being profanity filled, and sometimes people use profanity, it's not directed at the person he's talking to, you know. So I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Um, so I'm gonna pin the stuff. All right, let me continue reading the comments. We have 62 people online. So where was I? Oh, there he is. Now I did not mention, but let's see if it. Yeah, he has a webcam. That's beautiful. So let me remove this. Greetings. Feel free to speak.
In your caption, you got Captain Tazaryach with saying he said MLK ain't shit. But then you got you on the other side saying you need my eye in your life. So for me looking at that, you're going against Captain Tazaryach saying that MLK ain't shit. So that's why I proceeded to say in my comment that you don't know what you're talking about because Martin Luther King didn't even believe in my eye. So that was my stance and my statement. And I stand on everything I say. Anybody that do not stand for our people is pussy. I don't give a fuck who you is,
Well,
nigga.
listen. Just calm down. I'm not your
No,
enemy.
ain't no
We can
calm
talk.
down.
So
I
you
will
just came here
ride
to
for the Most
curse?
High.
You don't want to have a grown
Okay,
man
one man at
discussion?
a time. I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead.
All right. Now you have the right to disagree with me. You have the right to disagree with everybody. I don't even know you. You labeling me using this profanity is just gonna escalate. Now, are
Listen,
you aware?
listen, man.
Okay, you
Profanity
want to
don't
give me a
have
chance to
nothing
speak?
to do
Do you
with
want
it.
to give me a chance to speak? Do you
Oh
want to give
my
me a chance to
gosh,
speak?
y'all
All
so
right.
weak. Yes, I go ahead. Go
Y-
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
3 minutes.
Do
I
you
give you
know
three
that?
minutes. That's it.
So you decide the time. All right. Okay. You
Yes.
run the stuff. So did you know that Tazaryach actually said what's on the caption?
Yeah, I say the same shit. Fuck
Okay,
Martin Luther
good.
King.
So look, man, you don't have to go there, man. The guy
You
fought for
just
our
asked me a
people.
question. You asked me a
Well,
question
yeah,
though.
but yeah,
All
yeah.
right
I
then.
ask
So
you
you
because
can't tell me where to go. You not my
well, I
daddy.
cannot
You
dictate.
don't own
I
me.
cannot
You not my
dictate
master.
your. Come
None
again?
of that. I said
Did
you
I say
can't
I'm your
tell me
master?
where to go. Listen,
I
man.
didn't say.
This is the problem with our people. You're not really saying nothing at all. So I'm gonna butt in. This is the problem with our people. You get so tight, butt, because I say some words. Just because I
Who
say
said I was
pussy,
tight? But
you
do I look tight? But you don't want to look
you
agitated.
you
I'm
you were
chilling right
stating
now.
that you don't have to use these words. Listen to me, and that's why I
Yes, if you're a
responded. That's
grown
why I
man, like, do you
responded
talk
with.
like that to your parents?
That's why I responded with. That's why I responded with. Yet I be rude in speech, but not in knowledge. Man,
Well,
who you
you
call
are rude in
Christ
knowledge
came
as
back.
well.
He was not. He wasn't nice to people. Christ wasn't nice. We can cuss if we want to. See, the white man, the Caucasian man, got you believe cussing words is shit,
So
ass,
all right,
damn
all
is
right.
not a cussing word. Pussy is
Now,
not a cussing
when
word.
it is a profanity. Now,
It's
when you
not
talk
a
to your parents,
profanity. The
yeah, calm
Caucasian
down.
said it was. Now
You don't
you
need
think
to
it is.
scream. Are you ISUPK?
No, I'm not, nigga. I'm Israel.
All right.
I'm Israel.
I'm not an N
ISUPK,
word. You don't need to call me the N word.
ISUPK,
Now,
ISUPK is not all of Israel. Like
yeah,
everybody
okay,
knows this. So don't ask
okay,
a redundant question, sir.
okay. Now, when you talk to your parents, I don't know if they are still alive. Do you use profanity like you did ever
Are
since
you
you
my
came on the
parent
platform?
though? Are you my parent?
I never said I'm your parent.
So
I'm just
why would
asking you a
you ask a
question
question like that? Of course nobody
because
will
you
go.
say
No, of
that's the
course
way you
nobody will
speak.
go.
That's the
Listen
way
to
you
me.
get down.
Listen to
So
me. You
when you
ask
have
me if I
when
talk
you
the
have,
way to my parent. You can't put. You're asking a question that's not even on a level base. I'm gonna answer, and I answered the question, and I said
okay,
no, and you're not my parent though, so I can
all
talk
right,
to you
fine.
any fucking way I want.
Okay. So when you're at work, do you talk like that to your boss?
To my boss, I'm
Yes.
boss. The only boss I got is the Most High.
Oh, so you don't work
Yeah.
then? So you don't work?
Yeah, I work for myself. I
All
got
right. Okay.
ATMs. I do this for myself and my family. An
Okay.
entrepreneur, black man, a brown and black man, a Hebrew Israelite. I ain't got time for none of that. You asking questions that's elementary. Bring the scholarship.
Well, you didn't bring
Bring
any
the
scholarship. You
scholarship,
mentioned
sir.
Christ. You
Because you want to
mentioned
know why you
Christ
can't
coming
bring the
back.
scholarship? You want to know why you can't bring the scholarship? Because my aunt has none.
All right.
My
And
aunt
Israel
has
has some.
none.
All right. So do you get drunk like hell and you fall
Do
in
I
your
get
own
what?
feces and urine?
Do I get
Did you know
what?
that El, your God, El, the God of the Bible, he got so drunk that he fell in his own urine and feces? That's from the Ugaritic text. Is that the way you get down as well?
Let me ask you a question. Oh, I'm gonna answer that. That's a
Well,
lie.
answer first, then ask
And
your question.
no. If you I said bring out scholarship, right? But then you want to go to scholarship, but you bring out no sources. It does not say that in the Bible, and it does not say that in any tetragrammaton. It does not say that in any scripts before that. It does not say that
It
nowhere.
says
So
that on
stop
the
lying,
Ugaritic
sir.
text.
Please bring your proof. Give me proof right now. Give me a source, and I'll go to it right now on my computer.
Well,
That's what I'm
I can
saying.
show you the source now,
Yeah, give
but
me
like you
the
said,
source. Shut the hell up and
but
give
it,
me the source.
but like you said, it's not in the Bible. So will
So,
you
of
reject it
course,
because it's not in the
listen. All
Bible?
right, all right. Listen. All right, let me. All right. So, like I said, it's not in the Bible, right? So you
So
have
so
no
so
proof.
so
So
do
listen.
you
No,
still
listen.
want me
No,
to show
listen. No,
you?
listen. So listen. Hold up. Hold up. You
Do
said
you
I said
still
it's
want me
not in
to
the
show
Bible,
you?
right? Hold on. Let me show you. I said it's not in the Bible, right? All right.
Yeah, yeah,
Cool.
but do you
I
still want
said
me
it's
to
not
show
in the
you?
Bible, and you agree it's not in the Bible, right?
And I never said
Right.
it was in the Bible.
Okay,
So do you still want me to show you?
but you know my stance. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. If it's not in the Bible, it's not true. You can't
Okay,
just tell me,
which
oh, God
which
said hold on. You
which
can't just tell
organization are you
me,
a part
hold on,
of?
listen,
Which organization are you a part of?
listen, brother, because I think you're not listening. You can't just tell me the sky is
You're
red.
not listening either.
No, listen, you cannot just tell me that the sky is red and the Bible says it, and you can't show it in the Bible. You're telling me that my God got drunk and was unnaked in front of but the Bible don't say it. I don't believe it. What are you
I
saying?
didn't
That's
mention
not
anybody naked,
scholarship,
but it's
brother.
fine.
And listen, no,
Well,
now
well,
you
that
asked me
that's
a
what the
question, right?
people.
You asked me a
That's
question.
what the.
You asked me a question about L. Now I'm gonna ask you a question too. Now,
Feel free.
you say something about L, and you say, and I said it's not in the Bible. So let's go
Yes.
to this point. You don't believe in the Bible, right?
No.
All right then. So you don't believe in the Bible. So how could you take any knowledge from anything else and believe it when it's not even in the Bible? Tell me that.
I believe in facts. I believe in what's factual.
No, you all right, listen to me. It's manuals to everything. If I go buy a car right now, they're gonna give me a manual to that car, right? I
All
can't
right.
go to if it's a Acura, I can't go to Mercedes and find that manual. Can I?
Now, okay. Now,
So
you see how nice it is
the
when you
manual
don't
for
use
my
profanity.
God, the manual for my God is in the Bible. Bottom
Okay,
line.
okay, fine,
Just
fine. Let's talk
saying.
about the Bible then. In the Bible, it talks about you can grab a woman and force her.
You
You
can do
can
what?
forcefully have sex with her, and then, as long as she's a virgin and she's not betrothed, you pay 50 shekels. Do you agree with that? I think you're on mute because we don't hear you. We don't hear you right now. Do you hear him, brothers?
No.
No.
He's muted.
We don't hear you. It's been a while. We don't hear you. Yeah, we don't hear you. You're not on mute, but we don't hear you. Try to leave and come back. Try to leave and come back. Yeah. Well, greetings, Jeheru. Greetings, Imhotep 360. Feel free to speak, brothers.
Yeah, Otep Shaka.
Hotep.
Greetings to you and the panel and the chat. And people will ask the question why in 2023 we are still having these conversations, and it really shows that it needs to be done. It's very important because in 2023, we have our people who are still accepting doctrines and dogma as being absolute. it's just the reality. They have applied no scientific methodology to the Bible, right? They have applied no scientific methodology to their mode of thinking as it relates to their religious, concepts and belief systems. So it's important right now because this brother is arguing about a Bible, the Bible, a book that never claims to be historical. So he actually believes that the things in there are actually factual without applying any logic or any scientific, methodology to establish, his premise or his position. So I just wanted to say that, Chaka.
Yes,
My
brother,
brother J.
appreciate
Heru,
that.
yeah, yeah. I just want to say that, just to add.
Hmm. And Jerry, feel free to speak. Sorry, feel free to speak. Just unmute yourself when you're ready because there's a bit of background noise.
Okay. Yeah, what's going on, Shaka, man? I'm glad we're gonna have this weigh in tonight, man. I'm ready to see you take down Cap, man. He this guy, I don't know, for whatever reason, man, he feel like, I guess he on such a higher level as far as debating and stuff like that, man. But I don't really see it that way. So I'm looking forward to that, man. The other thing is too, man. I was gonna ask the other brother when he was coming on. He's talking about um, he's not down with anybody that didn't fight for our people or whatever the case may be. And he's referring to Martin Luther King. I don't understand how a person could make such an idiotic statement like that when that's the very thing that Martin Luther King was doing. Regardless of how he did it, that's what he was doing. And this guy, whether he
True.
knows it or not, he's enjoying a lot of the things that Martin Luther King fought for to this day. He's able to enjoy these things, and a lot of those things Martin Luther King himself is not even able to enjoy because he was assassinated. So I'm not sure what's up with this guy, man. It's like, you got some type of agenda or something, man, because you come in here saying all this crazy stuff and cursing and stuff like that. And then he also mentioned about just responding to what you were saying about L, following his own urine and feces and stuff like that. And he says that it's not in the Bible. I was wondering, if he's aware that, like, we have the Bible that was canonized, but all of the books are not in the Bible, that the Bible that we have today. So he has to realize that too. We don't have everything that was, you know, a part of the Bible. So a lot of things been taken out.
I
Yeah, and
don't know. I don't.
just to add to that,
Yes, feel free.
J. Heru.
Feel free.
I'm sorry, Shaka. Just to add to what my brother Jay Heru had said, when it comes on to the Ugaritic texts, those are considered authorities in terms of them being way better than the Bible as a source.
Oh, okay.
When it comes on to the Syriac Aramaic writings, those are considered way more substantial than the Bible. So using the Ugaritic text and someone saying that, oh, it's not in the Bible, is like you're saying that, the Bible has more validity than the Ugaritic text. And that is where there's the great misunderstanding comes from. Because people who are talking about the Bible, they don't understand the various languages that these stories were written in initially. And we don't have to be talking about Kemet or even Sumer. We can talk about the Syriac, Aramaic church and their writings and things like that and the Ugaritic texts. So the Bible is no authority above these writings, not at all. Because this is a 1611 book from a lot of these sources that was, like copied from these sources and used by these sources.
Oh well, the brothers left. Maybe he's having some connection
I just
issue.
wanted to say that as well,
Yeah,
Shaka.
he might come back. Now, for the record, for those who
I
don't
heard him.
know,
I had just muted out. I heard him.
yeah, he might come back. The chat was open to everybody, but everybody can see there's 124 people right now. That's gonna be difficult to moderate. So now the chat is for supporters only. If people want to join, you have the link to join. It's only $3 per month. That's $36 per year. So um now, well, I'm just gonna go through the comments. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to go briefly. Now, oh, Yara. Oh, no, it's not Yara. It's Aria. Now, okay. Love Me for wrote Tim Maat. You have Shane Dennis who wrote Shaka Bombaye. Now, Aria wrote F Africa. They done nothing for us. Our people love everyone else but they self. Maat for let's say homos, the polite term. Now, I didn't see
Hmm.
that one, but he's down with, he says he's Israelite. He says SF Africa, and we know that's where we come from. But he's highlighting a region in Asia or the Middle East, as some people say. It's amazing. But it's important for our people to see this because there he's back. He's back.
Yeah, but
Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
yeah, but the thing
So
is, Shaka, right? A lot of these guys, yes.
yeah, yeah. Thank you. Now, um, Aria, your ancestors, you are aware they come from Africa, right?
Um, I'm aware. It's like, excuse me. I'm aware that we come from on the far east of the Nile River. So you want to say we come from Africa? I know we was in West Africa, and through translated slave time. Yeah, we came from at that point of time, but I have to um I have to give you something else back. Have you ever read the book of Travelers in London? And it tells you that we if we was in London, this is what I'm saying. We was in London too. So you can't just say we was in Africa. Africa.
We were in
Africa
London
is the
when?
Africa is the continent with over 50 countries.
Mm,
So I don't nobody care about Africa. You understand me?
well,
I'm not
a lot of
nice
people
like
care. A lot of
listen,
people
let
care
me
about
finish. Let me
Africa.
land my plane, please. See, I'm not see the thing is with you guys is you guys are too soft. The white man has docile jaw. Listen to me. I'm watching the movie the Boardwalk Empire, and it's showing you how they docile my people, our people. They make you so weak, can't say nothing. Oh, you can't
Well,
say ass. You can't
why do you
say
follow?
pussy. You can't say this.
Well,
You're not
here we like.
condemning the Caucasian
Listen,
man.
calm
You're
down.
not
Listen to
condemning
me.
the Caucasian
Listen,
man.
you
Listen,
don't
you're
talk like
not
that. Do
condemning
you
the
have children?
Caucasian
Do,
man.
do you have
Huh?
children? Do you talk to them like that? Do you
Already
talk to
said
you?
I said that already. I have a daughter, man.
So do
Listen
you
to
talk
me.
like that in front of her?
My daughter, and guess who blessed me with my daughter? The father. You understand me?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. But do you talk? Do you talk like that in front of your daughter?
um, I
But
cuss.
Shaka,
My daughter already know cuss words is not real. Just like sinner's
Yeah, but
not
I'm just
real.
I'm just asking you. Do you talk like that in front of your
I
daughter?
just said that, man. Stop. Let's stick to I
No.
said I do. I do. I will
Oh, you do.
say
Okay, all
ass.
right.
I will
Well,
say
okay,
well,
damn.
Shaka,
I will say shit.
Hold
I
on.
will say damn. I will
Here,
say shit. So
if
what?
yeah, but
not
listen to me.
everyone
Listen to me.
does
Here
that, and not
we
everyone
like some
thinks, hey,
decorum.
So what? Do
that's
your daughter?
yeah.
So
But you didn't ask me. You didn't ask me. Do I pray with my daughter? You didn't ask me. Do I teach my daughter how to be a good woman when she grow up? You didn't ask me if I teach my daughter morals. You're gonna ask me, do I talk like that? As if just because somebody
yeah,
talks that way, they
because
don't know nothing.
it's not proper to talk
That's
like that. So
Caucasian
can can
mentality.
can
Because the
can you?
Caucasian man look at us and they think, oh, look at them. They
Why
know
do you follow the
nothing. But
Caucasian
they
man
know
then?
I know
Who
more
gave you the
than you.
Bible? Who gave
They
you the
don't know what.
Bible?
Yeah.
Who
You said
gave you the
what?
Bible?
Who gave me the
You talk
Bible?
about the
The Most
Caucasian
High did.
and that they made us weak.
The Most High did. The Most High
When
gave me the Bible. That's your problem. That's the
Yes.
when
problem. You give the
Which most
Caucasian man
high?
too
Which
much
most high?
power.
Whose
You
name is
give the
on? Whose
Caucasian
name is
man
on the
too much
Bible?
power. If the
Whose name is
Caucasian
on
man
there?
gave me the Bible, if the
Whose
Caucasian man
name,
gave me the Bible,
bro,
if the Caucasian
bro,
man gave me the Bible, right? I'm gonna break this
bro,
down.
hold on,
If the
Imhotep 60.
Caucasian man is the one that
Hold
bro?
gave
that
us
thought,
It's
the
hold
a
that thought.
Bible, right?
copyrighted book.
Listen, if the Caucasian man is the one that gave us the Bible, right? He's the one that gave it to us, right? That's what you're saying, right?
Yes.
All right. If he gave us the book, why did I just bring out the book of Travelers in London? And it depicts the Jews of that time of being black with
Can you show me,
brown
please?
sports hair.
Can you
So
show me,
what are you
please?
talking about? So let's say you say, let's go off of your premise.
Can
Your
you
premise
show
is
me,
that
please?
the Caucasian gave me the Bible, right? Your premise is the
Can
Caucasian gave me the Bible, right? But why can I find a source that say that? Why can I find a source that say that Caucasians are
can,
not even fucking Jews?
Can you
So
one
you're
question?
illiterate, bro.
One
You're
now?
question.
illiterate. You're
I have a
illiterate.
Can
question.
King James was
I
a
have a
black man.
question.
hold on. Okay, now
I have
can
a
you show
question for
me
you.
those black
I
people
have a
in
question.
England? Can you show me
Yes.
that?
Can I show you the book?
No, this depiction that you mentioned. Can you show me?
Can I show you the picture?
No, the depiction, the pictures, like you said, of black people in England.
Yes, I can show you the book. What I meaning is, you go
Yeah,
do
but
your
you
research.
said
Listen
hold
to
on.
me.
You said in
Listen,
that
I
book.
just gave you a reference. Just how you tried to give me a reference before, right?
You
Hold on.
no,
Listen, listen,
I
listen.
was going to show you the actual quote, but you didn't want to see it because you said
No,
it's not
no.
in the
What
Bible.
I'm
I have
telling
it
you
ready
is,
here.
you got you.
All
I'm
right.
on your live, right? I'm on your live, right? I'm on your
Yes, you
live,
are on my
right?
life.
All right then.
Yes.
So go look up and put it on the page. Go look up Travelers
All right.
of
Okay.
London.
You cannot show now. It's okay. No problem.
No,
So
I
what
can show it
does?
now if you look it up.
Yeah,
Go
but
pull
you don't
it
need to
up.
shout. He
You
said,
you
yeah,
see
gonna make a
how
difference.
you see how
It's not gonna
you
make
see
a
how
difference
Captain
if you shout.
you
I'm not
see
gonna be like,
no
oh my
listen, you
God,
see
okay,
how
I'm gonna
Captain
run and look it
Tazaryach
up.
might
You
have
know,
a debate,
just.
right?
All right,
Listen, you see
okay.
how Captain
Well,
Tazaryach
brother,
might have a
I've
debate,
been
right?
trying with you. I've been trying with you. But are you
The,
part of any
yeah,
Hebrew
Yeah,
the
man,
scholarship?
Bible is
you're
the Bible
pussy,
is
you're pussy,
patented and
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
pussy,
copyrighted.
But
you're pussy,
Like,
So are
you're
you,
yeah,
pussy,
dude.
it's
you're
it's
So
not
are
pussy,
you,
yours.
you're
It's
dude.
not
pussy,
hold on,
you're
yours.
hold on,
pussy,
hold on,
you're
hold on,
pussy,
hold on.
you're pussy.
What's the name of your group?
Anybody that's a sellout is a pussy,
What's
nigga.
the name of
And this
your group?
African nigga right here, you
Are you
shut the fuck
alone?
up, you Hamite.
You are
You a
alone, right?
fucking Hamite.
You are alone.
You ain't
You
my
are alone.
people. You
What's
ain't
the
my
name of
people,
your
you
group?
fucking Hamite.
Shaka,
What's the
man,
name
keep
of
that
your
dude
group?
off, man.
I want to know the name of his
Pussies.
group. Are you alone?
Hey man, listen to me, man. Listen,
What's the name of
I'm
your
not
It's
group?
no nice
crazy. It's
people,
crazy,
bro. I'm
Shaka.
not
It's
no
What's the
nice
name
crazy.
of
It's
your
people.
group?
crazy. He's
I'm not
bugging.
no friendly brew. I'm not no
He's
friendly brew.
bugging. He's
No,
bugging.
I ain't bugging, bitch. I'm for war.
Yeah, you a
I'm
clown,
for
dude.
war,
You should
nigga.
not be on these panels. You should
All
not
right.
be in these
Okay.
spaces,
I
bro.
tried.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
tried. I
you're a
tried.
clown.
No, no. Well, we know that all Hebrews don't behave like that. So, love me for a roadmap. How you gonna debate with a cold? Oh, it's a way in. But I wouldn't say I have a cold. It's just my voice, a bit damaged because I've been coughing a lot. That's all. So, Terence Roshaka, you're gonna smash capped his light work. Amika wrote, we expect a flawless victory anyway. Finish him. We have Tazaryach. Oh, is it Captain Tazaryach? Let me see if it's
Yeah, he
him.
in there. Yeah, he in there.
I'm going to see if it's him.
Yep,
I didn't
that
even
might
know
be
his
him.
school.
Yep.
So let me see. Yeah, that's a good look if it's him. Um,
Yeah, but definitely Shaka. I expect nothing but a victory because I know that you are prepared for this. Yeah,
but that's just a
those
Wayne.
regular talking points they're gonna use from the Bible and things like that. Now, yeah, I'm talking about like when the time comes for you guys to go at it.
Yeah. Mm. I just want to see because you can see the accounts. Hold on. Let me go there. No. Oh, what is that? I've put all messages here.
Yeah, that's
It
his
was
picture.
early on.
Yeah,
Just want to check. Sometimes some people will use people's pictures, stuff like that. Um,
oh, okay, I got you.
well, you know what? I'm gonna copy. No, I cannot copy and paste here. Cannot. Here it says Tazaryach Yahawada. Now I want to see Tazaryach Yahawada. So, well, you have videos of him. It looks like his account. Well, good looking now. Let me just put it. Yeah, it's on the screen anyway. Yeah. Hey, greetings to you, Tazaryach. We're gonna talk later on. Actually, he was live streaming on his Cross the Line YouTube channel, and I left the link to this live stream in the chat and in the comments. Maybe that's how he got to know. Maybe he's subscribed or somebody told him. So that master wrote. Oh, hold on, Jehero, I'm just muting you because of the background noise. That master, we have 153 people right now. Damaso wrote, Shaka, this is going to be very easy for you. Jeheru wrote, I'm ready for this one. Tazaryach is going down. V. Bennett wrote, profanity is the escape door. Um, okay. Stowe Roll wrote, Peace, Shaka and Chad. Shane Dennis wrote, what will the debate? What will be the debate topic? Well, it's a way in. We're going to see how it goes from there. We're going to decide, come to some agreement or compromise. The fight doctor says that Tazaryach is pseudo. Damasa wrote for brew his miserable lights. It's a wordplay. Shabaka is in the place to be. He wrote One Love, Peace, Unity, and Pan Africanism. Fight doctors greeting everybody. Tazaryach wrote, this is not a debate but a discussion. I don't know anything about you to call it a debate. But notice I did not call it a debate, right? But I'm not saying that you're saying that I did call it a debate. But he's clarifying that this is indeed a discussion or a weighing. I spoke to Sanetta earlier. So we will see. We'll take it from there. Um, but Tazaryach, I don't know if you're still there now. Obviously, you know my channel now. You can, have a look at the main video, which is called Kemet in Ma'at. It has 300,000 views, so I can give you an idea. But we're gonna talk later on anyway, so it's all good. Joe Smith wrote, and don't take in, I'm just reading the comments, Zaria. What I'm saying, I'm not asking people to say things that's negative against you. It's people speaking, and obviously because of what you said about MLK, some people are not the happiest, or not happy bunnies like they say in England. So here's Joe Smith wrote, Captain, and if you want to get on the panel, feel free. If you want to, but I mean, we're going to talk later on anyway, so you might want to save it for later. So Joe Smith wrote, Captain being exposed bad right now here, fraud. Amika wrote, ISUP, KKK, West African Power. Jeheru. Oh, the fight doctor had a talk with Yara. Oh, please send that link to me. Please send that link to me in the chat so I can check that out later on.
If
The
I
fight
can,
doctor.
if I can
Yeah.
find it, I'll get it for you.
Thanks. I appreciate that, brother. Jeheru wrote addressing the fight doctor. I like how you had Elder Yara on the ropes. Fight Doctor is saluting you, Jeheru. We have Obi-Wan Kenobi who wrote Cap, and all other religious debaters are terrified to debate Tahuti. Joe Smith says that Wag is exposing Sanada and Captain Bad. The Fight Doctor says that Yara is pseudo. Reno Reigns wrote Peace. He's looking forward to the discussion. Um, that master apparently knows that Aria is from New York. Lamont Brown wrote, ISUPK welcomes all German and Norwegian Hebrews, no Africans allowed. Um, okay, I'm going to skip a few comments. V. Bennett wrote, the profanity is his way out of communicating. So I'm just skipping a few messages. You see, that truth wrote, what's wrong with that brother? He looks like he was going through some things, man. Joe Smith wrote, this dude is crazy. Amika wrote, you come to a platform acting like this. Hey, my brother Blaya, how you doing? Another gangbanger faking. Selector Blazing will do tight because do tight, but because he said Ma'at. See, listen to what they're saying. That's not me. We have 100 people, 150 people watching. This is what the people say regarding your behavior. What a mess! A grown up man who cannot control his emotions. Love me for road messing up my break with bad talk. And Selector Blazing says a captain would not even ride with this. And I think he wouldn't. This person, Shane Dennis wrote, this Israelite guy is a clown. This is the impression that you left on the people. So you can act like, oh, I don't care. I use those words. That's the way I get down. But this is the impression that you're living on people, you know. And maybe he's not part of any group anyway. You know, so that's why he didn't want to answer. Here, Obi-Wan Kenobi says Israel acting the fool, and he's talking about the guy who was there. Joe Smith said that he's high. No. Blaya wrote, how come dude is so nervous? All right. Reno Reigns wrote, he's a lost puppy. All right. uh, cut him off. He will be shot in Israel. Face tattoos. I mean, to each his own, man. David wrote Hotep Chaka. The fight doctor wrote this dude and got no job. Um, Love Me for wrote Most High gonna wash his mouth with soap. Acacia 254 wrote Psycho. Lemon Brown wrote he needs to read the book of James with his filthy tongue. Oh. Star World has a bit of advice to the young brother. Well, I don't know how young he is, but if you talk less and listen more, you might look better, young man. And you see, it's a shame because I asked him, "You're aware that your ancestors come from Africa?" And he agreed. But then he moved to England. I was going to ask him for some date, and when he says F Africa, is basically saying F his ancestor, his own ancestors. When when I told him, okay, if you feel that way about Caucasian, why, who gave you the book? And then he says, oh, we were in England, and I wanted to ask him for some date because I'm pretty sure the date where black people were allegedly in England, not nothing to do with the date where we have those texts, but it's okay. Shane is asking if the guy is drunk. We have the elder James Powell in the place to be. Love Me for wrote that he's a cornball. The Fight Doctor wrote another severe case of Bible psychosis. That truth wrote that he's like Orlando Brown. Amilcar wrote, these are the dudes you want to teach kids righteousness? I did not even think about that. But can you imagine this guy teaching the children? All right, mofos, get you behind in here. This is what the F is going on. That's our mother teachings. Man, please. It will be a disaster, man. So okay, I'm scrolling a few comments because there are so many. What's wrong with the nappy braids? Soldier wrote grown man with nappy braids. Okay. So I'm scrolling a few comments. The Fight Doctor wrote, I like him better on mute. Mickey Kyle, it's been so long. Been so long. Well, you know what? Let me just let V Bennett speak first because he came on. We lost Jay Heru, he might come back. So V Bennett, feel free to speak, and then we're gonna let Mickey Kyle speak.
Yeah, Shaka. I'm on my way to work, but I'm gonna watch this tonight, man. I'm gonna support it 100%. But listen, I'm not gonna take up any time, but I got one word, and it's a serious word, and it's a word that you can see what that word means. This is the definition of menticide. When someone comes in and tries to steal your identity, this is what you get when they try to turn your own self against your own identity. It's menticide. All right? So check that word out. Peace, y'all. Hotel.
Peace. Now, Mickey Kyle, feel free to speak.
Hey, what's up, King, man? Long time. I ain't speak to you in a minute, man. I was caught up in a lot of venues, man, where I was, trying to reach out on YouTube, man. I ended up coming across some construction thing, and it's been taking a lot of my time. But it's a pleasure to always be on your show, and wish I was here more often now. I was just listening to whoever these guys was on the debate, and then one of the brothers was kind of irate, and he was kind of cursing and all that. But then the whole thing about it is he was taught that way. So like me, I'm an Israelite, right? But I don't call myself an Israelite. I call myself like a Shemite, which dates back to what Egypt would talk about, like the Shem Suhor. See, these people, like when they read the Bible, they don't realize that everything from the Bible done came from Kemet. So then, like, as far as like with the Israelite culture, we had a lot of situations where things genetically bother us from our ancestors. So, what I'm saying? It's no different than like they say that we rebellious because of slavery or whatever the case may be. We rebellious from 50 years ago just as well as that Israelite genetic. So, prime example, like they teachers who the teachers that taught them, one of their teachers done killed Martin Luther King mother. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
they being
I heard
taught
about
by
that. I heard
irate
about that.
people.
Mm. I'm
Yeah,
wondering if
yeah.
it's
So
part of
they be
any particular camp. Like, but you said, brother Mickey, are you part of any Hebrews or like organization?
no, no. I'm not a part of no organization because I came to the organization a couple of times, and then I try to tell the organization that everything that we looking at is some ancient Kemet and ancient Egypt. So one time, I even tried to get in touch with this dude that they called the Comforter. They was calling him the Melchizedek. I don't really want to talk about it really much, but I try to warn him that to let me in the organization and talk what I talk. He slammed the door in my face, and 2 weeks later, he passed from COVID. You know what I mean? So he was being warned that everything that came from that book stems from Egypt and Kemet. So now, when I
Well,
talk to
hold on,
them,
Mickey Care. Hold that thought because I want to let the opportunity for people to come and say what's up. We have plenty of time to talk, but it's been like probably 2 years. You know that we
yes,
didn't speak.
yes,
So it's good to
yes,
see you back, brother. It's good to see you back. So brother,
yes.
yeah, I'm just gonna continue with the comments and take some callers. Thank you very much for calling in. You know what I'm saying, and I'll be live streaming on a regular basis, so we get a chance to speak. All right.
Okay, can I just say one more thing? It's going to
Yeah,
take
feel free.
20 seconds. So
Yeah, feel free.
now this is what's going on. What we doing and then what y'all know on the surface is supposed to be one. What you know on the surface is supposed to be one. So what I told them that when you look into that book, it said Moses knew all the Egyptians knew. Joseph knew all that the Egyptians knew. And then Mary and Joseph done went into Egypt, and Jesus got schooled until he was 12 years old in the land of Egypt. So, know what I'm saying? Let's just try to wake up and then, know what I'm saying, connect, what I mean, instead of debating. That's it.
Appreciate it, brother. You know what I'm saying. So take care, brother. I'll catch you later. All right.
All right, man. Blessings.
All right. All right. Blessings.
All right.
All right. So we have our brother Smash Rockwell. His YouTube channel is just like it is spelled here. That's all you have to type in the chat, in the search box. Sorry. And we have K Wu wrote something very interesting. He wrote, "That's why Elohim is plural, meaning more than one deity." K Wu, are you a Hebrew Israelite? I mean, are you guys polytheist or monotheist? You know, I mean, I know that Elohim is plural, but usually they say, well, it's plural, it's a form of respect, it's a plurality, and I mean, they try to explain it, but when you say it's more than one deity, I'm like, man, if it's more than one deity, then it is polytheism. But those guys in those areas, that's what they were. They were polytheists, you see, or polytheistic. Now, Joby Freshwood, is this the way y'all think? Y'all don't have a chance against the Bible, more or less, Captain Tazaryach. I don't understand that statement. So, not a debate, a discussion, or like Saneda said, a weighing. So Saneda will probably advertise it, or he will just probably just have the live stream up. So yeah, it should be a good one. Dutch wrote reparations earlier. She mentioned something also about reparations. She wrote Africa owes reparations to Caribbean and Afro Americans. Okay, well, uh, Africa only. Now you see, Shabaka wrote Africa owes us nothing. Our people there were victims too. Some people like to blame the victims, but not the people who are guilty of the crimes. So now this guy, he actually said F Martin Luther King, that Hebrew guy. But hey, to each his own, man. Now the Hebrews were like who killed Martin Luther King's mother. Was he part of any group? If you know, just let me know. I mean, just tell me. Feel free to tell me in the chat. That Master wrote, "I love my Africa." Oh no, Donnie Williams is in the place to be. Oh, Jozo is in the place to be. You see, because the Hebrew brother who was there earlier on was saying that fake words are not real and so on. So that master is saying, well, I guess since the Bible has words in it, then it must be fake too. I think he said that curse words are fake or something to that. It's like, he has this philosophy. You know, um, the Pharisees will kick him out, Shaka. Under normal circumstances, I would not have let somebody cursing like that for so long. But hey, like it is what it is. Nikki Willie is saying to the guy, please stay in school and don't do drugs. Well, not to the guy, but to everybody. Oh, and V. Bennett agrees. Yes, please stay in school, stay away from drugs, and do not mix up in cause designed to strip you of your identity. Chewbacca wrote talk about religious zealots. Oh man. We have sacred infinite energy and pressing the place to be. Now, Joseph wrote, good job. Nurture for Wellness became a member. Thank you for being a supporter. Um, Shabaka wrote the same message that was left some time before. I received one super sticker. Thank you. And Nurture for Wellness, thank you for being a supporter. And then we have um, the red, the blue color who also left a super sticker, and he or she wrote, I think it's a he, but it's very small here on my end. Israelites were henotheists, not polytheists. Okay, well, I went through all the comments, so feel free. Well, actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna wrap this up, so it's gonna be like an hour. It's good. Even though we have 131 people. Remember the time and the date. No, the date is today. Remember the time. It will be 4 p.m. EST, New York time. All right. It will be on Sinetta Studios. Okay. So thank you for being there. A couple of days ago, there's an elder was saying that when I'm live streaming, there's 5 people on the live. But it's okay, some people will say stuff, they try to get to you. We're gonna get some clarity, brothers and sisters. I don't expect any person to change their mind after a discussion or even after a debate if that was to take place. But we can definitely get some clarity. We can talk like grown men. And I don't know if eventually we will agree on the debate and if that will happen after the discussion. But if I debate with a person, I wouldn't wish that after that we end up like beefing and going back and forth. Just like I don't like going back and forth with people I used to be cool with. That's why when one brother that you've seen, last time I was on Silent Studios, he was like kind of agitating. I was like, man, we go way back, man. We don't need to go there. But later on, he changed his mind and he came, and it is what it is. But so yeah. Sometimes people having debates and they end up beefing somehow some way, but sometimes they don't end up beefing and they're cool. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, there's some people that I've addressed. I said a thing or two, but um, I've been there for a while. People know how I get down. I just don't wake up and start talking smack. Usually if I clap back, it's really because some people try to you know uh, diss me or stuff like that. So there's a guy kind of had my attention for a while because he was disrespectful towards Kemetic people. And, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, the only person standing is a female, the female moderator who will probably block a lot of people who will show me love and support. But, J. Hero, feel free, brother.
Yeah, I had came back in. I got that little that little clip from when Fight Doctor Elder Yara was talking. I
Oh, for
I
real?
was gonna send it
Okay.
to you.
Okay. 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 So, um, you're going to
I'm
send
gonna
it to me
put the
like in a
link in the
private
back
chat?
chat.
Oh,
Yeah,
Smash
hold on
Rock
a
was
second.
the place to be. Smash Rock where Hotep sent E.
What's up with it? Hotel, hotel. How you
Thank you for
been? How you
coming up.
doing?
I'm chilling, brother, chilling. It's,
Ah man,
it's
this should
getting
be easy
serious now.
work for you, man. This should be easy work for you.
Yeah, but I would like for this thing to become a debate because it's only going to be a discussion at this point. So nothing has been confirmed yet. So I'm thinking I have to take it easy on the brother because
Well,
if I go
they
to
they they call them discussions, but in a minute, Sarnetta gonna say, okay, I'm gonna give you 10 minutes. I'm gonna give you 10 minutes, and it's gonna take the format of a debate anyway. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
yeah, I see
what's up?
what you mean.
I just was chilling, wanted to slide through, say what's up.
Yeah, I saw you put that polite trial, but somebody left the timestamp. Is basically postponed to
Oh yeah, yeah,
May
yeah, yeah.
1st. Yeah.
Well, we watched right at that's when I ended it. So if you watch the last like 2 minutes of the video, the guy comes on and says, "I see there's a lot of people here for the Michael
Yeah.
Noah case." He said, "Yeah, well, that's going to be postponed to May 1st. So I guess we'll be tapping back in. But again, we're tuning in. I'm not, it's not like I don't got a dog in the fight. I'm looking for justice to see if justice prevails, and so
Yeah.
that's why I'm tuning in.
How do you feel about? Have you heard Captain Tazaryach saying that Martin Luther King wasn't Jack, and the Bible
Yeah,
says he
oh, that's
deserved
all
that?
that. That's Eminem shock value stuff. Like, don't let them get no potential or no views off the Eminem those tactics.
So you
Everybody
think he
know.
didn't mean it?
Nah, I just think it. Some of that stuff. I don't think they mean it. I think they do it to bring shock value attention to their organization. Now he could want to mean it, just like a person who ain't gangster. You never deny a person who ain't gangster too, because if they want to be gangster, they're going to eventually try to do something gangster, right? You know what I'm saying? So even if he's doing shock values, and I wasn't referring to Tazaria when I said that. I was just talking about in life. Even if a buster or a sucker who trying to act like he gangster, eventually he's going to try to perpetrate something gangster to live up to his thing. Well, back to what we were saying, even about Tazar, he might not really believe that stuff, but if we push line on him, he'll stand behind it like, yeah, I believe it, because he might have some inklings to that. But I just think it's more about the shock value. But to keep it a buck, I have a feeling that I know he wasn't dealing with the other Hebrews, but a lot of the information we was bringing back in 2018 was probably the reason why he kept out of Kemet on trial.
Now,
'Cause
Kemet on
ISP
trial. Which
yeah.
Hebrew camp was it?
It was a few of the other camps, but I guess either they wasn't working with ISUPK. I don't know what's the name of those camps, you know what I'm saying? But I know some of the characters. Hashar, Danyala, a few other ones, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of the information we was bringing out on them before that debate, and I was sending stuff straight to ISUPK, getting no responses. Like in Kemet, we collected hands after war, but Israelites collected prepuces or foreskins. And so I just wanted to ask, what was the technique, the Israelite technique used to extract prepuces of dead men? This is crazy and strange tradition, and questions like these make cats fall back. You know what I'm saying? I think you went on mute, bro. I think you went on mute by
Yeah, I was
accident.
on mute. Yeah, thank you. Well, if you have a bit of time, feel free to stay. I've received the link,
Word up.
J. Heru. Now, would you know the timestamp?
Yeah, so it's at the 2 hour, 40-minute mark and go to like 19 seconds.
2 hour, 14 minutes, and 19 seconds. So, okay, I'll go there. 19 seconds. Second 19. 2 hour and 14 minutes, right? Or 40. It's probably 40 because at 14 I don't see. So yeah, it's probably that. Yeah. Let's listen up, brothers and sisters. I'm going to mute my mic.
To discuss boxing.
Oh, calling on you.
Peace to you, brother.
All right, what's that all about? The fight, doctor, brother.
Oh, I'm a big boxing fan.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm a big boxing fan. So normally
you
when
have-
I go
Yes.
on these YouTube streets, yeah, it's to discuss boxing.
Okay, that's what's up, brother. Do you have a question?
Yes, I do. So my question is to the brother Yara. Can you tell me what was the major religion among West Africans prior to the transatlantic slave trade?
Good
Prior
question,
to the
man.
transatlantic slave trade.
Good question.
I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not a real good question. It's just a question.
This is a
Arabic.
good question, though. Yeah.
No, it's not Arabic.
Okay.
That was the major religion. It was Arabic.
Arabic is a religion. I thought Arabic was a language. So
Yes,
I'm going to let
Arabic,
you retract
Islam.
your answer.
Yeah, Islam.
I'm going to ask the second question. I'm going to ask the second time. What was the major dominant religion among West Africans prior
Islam.
to the transatlantic? Okay,
Islam.
All right, second question. How did West Africans become Islamicized?
From the Arab slave trade.
I see. How did African Americans become Christianized?
How did they become Christianized?
Yes.
Well, you saying African Americans as in slaves?
I only know
African
one group of
descendants of slaves
Africans in America.
because we have evidence of Africans following Christianity well before slavery in America. So what are you really asking me, fight doctor?
So your argument is that there's evidence of African Americans being Christianized in America prior to the transatlantic slave trade. Is that what you're telling me?
That's not what you asked me.
No. My question, okay, then let me restate the question. The question is, how did African Americans become Christianized?
How did African Americans become Christianized?
Yes.
Well, they came, it depended at what point in time.
Oh shit! That water balling under the feet. Let's go.
No, it's not, because let me help you, son. Hold on real quick.
Help me out. Yeah, right. Help me out.
When did they become Christianized?
When did African Americans become Christianized?
Well, African Americans become Christians, or they affiliate with Christians with Christianity every day. There's a new
That's not,
Christian born
brother,
every day.
brother, that's not the question. Now,
That's the
I just
question
asked
you
you-
asked?
Thank you for that, J. Heru. I get the picture. And this is the kind of thing I've been telling the young brothers and sisters about. Like the guys, it's the same type of people who will be like, how do you define religion? What's your definition of slavery? I mean, you're gonna spend maybe an hour to get a question answered. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
hey, he's doing the best he could. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Yara's
think
doing
he
the
doing the
best he
best. He
could.
did the best he could to try to get out of that question. Yeah.
Yeah,
He know the answer. He just didn't want to answer it.
some inconvenient truth. I mean, he knows very well it was through slavery that African Americans became Christianized. He knows it.
Yeah.
And we can see he knows it. He looks uncomfortable. It's like that, just hoping that he can get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Sanada's putting the because Sanada knows. Hey, that's a good question, right? And do we see the way he started? Oh, that's not a good question right there. But hey, man,
Yeah.
everybody have their level. You know what I'm saying? So he's he's getting in the arena. He wants to do his thing. More power to him. You know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah.
him and Garfield would be some good discussion. You know what I'm saying? Because the level is kind of matching. In my opinion. Hey, the fight doctor is here, brother. Good job, brother.
Hotep, gentlemen, hotep.
Hotel, brother.
Hotel.
So did he end up answering the question in the end?
No, he never. So I was going somewhere with the question, and it was with my line of questioning, and basically what I was trying to do was get him to argue in favor of his opponent's argument, which was injecting politics into the civil rights movement. I believe is what the question was. The debate between him and the other brother whose name
Domo?
escapes me at the moment.
Domo?
So my line of questioning was designed to get him to basically argue in favor of his opponent's argument, and maybe he picked up on that, which is why he sort of all of a sudden caught amnesia and began to play crazy when I was asking simple questions.
I'm gonna put the link in the chat, and you can go to hour 2 minute 40. Oh man, that's so funny. You have it in the chat there. All right. Well, brothers, thanks a lot. I'm gonna um chill for a minute, and for those of you who are available, remember it's 4 p.m. EST on Senator Studios. Let the people know. You know what I'm saying? People are trying to downplay followers of Kemet and followers of Ma'at, but uh, there's a shift. There's a paradigm shift. So slowly but surely we are growing. All right, brothers.
All right. Peace.
Peace, brothers and sisters. I'll catch you later.
Peace.
So usual closing remarks for myself. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I state facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Do I to do a nature hotel.
Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving middle nature classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Ma'at, Before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first meta nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other meta nature Netter lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is, that was one of the best classes I've ever had, ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta Netter, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's interested in learning the Meta Netter, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Netter classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class. And all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Netter class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/ma'at4ever.